Thick forests, water bodies, and the scorching sun. The India-Myanmar border is inhospitable. On the southern tip of Mizoram is Zorinpui, cut off from the mainland. Assam Rifles, the border guarding force, has enhanced vigil after the coup in Myanmar has led to an influx of people across the border. According to estimates, 300 people, mostly policemen, have crossed over into India till now.
This is a border patrol team of the Assam Rifles that is going out for verification, and these kind of small river bodies are extremely vulnerable as far as smuggling and infiltration is concerned. The terrain gets extremely tough over here, and this is the same area in the vicinity of the Kaladan project, which was under threat of the Arakan army.
Drug syndicates are active here. The seizures have gone up.
Last year, despite being a COVID year where the FMR, the free move regime, was suspended, despite that we could make a seizure of almost 35 to 40 crore worth of drugs. And therefore the apprehension of almost 40 to 45 peddlers or some persons who are basically moved by the cartels.
But not just drugs. Arms seizures, including Kalashnikov rifles, Chinese weapons and detonators have also been intercepted recently. Operation Sunrise was launched in February 2019 in these areas to secure the Kaladan project. Last year, the Arakan army, an insurgent group, clashed with the Myanmar army in June, not too far away from this project site. However, the threat seems to have been neutralized for now. In joint operations carried out by Indian and Myanmarese forces, the Chinese-backed Arakan army has been pushed back.
Of late, there's no incident where the Arakan army has, rather disturbed or tried to, hinder with the progress of the project. So, in present situation also, the project is progressing as per the timelines.
The Arakan army, trained by the Kachin Independence Army up north bordering China, was a serious threat to the project. Insurgents travelled 1,000 kilometers from areas adjoining Arunachal to the Mizoram border. China has been carrying out development projects at Kyaukphyu port near Sittwe. Since 2013, China has also exported arms worth $270 million to Myanmar.
The Arakan army has been extremely active here in the last few years, posing a threat to the Kaladan project. Their arms were being pumped in from China. And to counter this influence, India has also upped its game by investing heavily in the area. With camera person Ritesh Mishra, Abhishek Bhalla at the Indo-Myanmar border for India Today.
And I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Abhishek Bhalla for more on this big story. Abhishek, now hopefully this project will be completed by 2023 after missing the 2015 and 2021 deadline. But as far as Mizoram and the induction of troops is concerned, this promises to be an absolute game changer.
Well, the Kaladan project is important for both countries, India and Myanmar, because it not only provides connectivity, but it will be a huge boost to a lot of economic activities. The area from where the project runs through are very poor, both on the Indian side in Mizoram as well as on the Myanmarese side. So it will create opportunities in time to come. Although it has missed several deadlines, the first deadline was 2015, then it was extended to 2021. But now the way the work has progressed and things have paced up, it seems that the project can be completed by 2023. That's the deadline that has been fixed now. And what is very positive is that not just on the Indian side, but on the Myanmarese side, where 110 kilometers of road has to be constructed, work is going on at a good pace now. As far as the sea route and the inland waterway route is concerned, the ports are completely ready. So that part of the project has been done with. But as far as the road construction is concerned, yes, it needs to be expedited, which it has been. And in time to come, it seems that 2023 will be the deadline that will be followed now.
So great for trade and great for deployment of troops also for India India-Myanmar relations. And as you pointed out, now this is the greatest hope for Mizoram.